Welcome to my SIP card videos. S.I.P stands for Stamp, Ink, and Paper. Hello, my name is Michelle Carlson, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Aiken, Minnesota. I'll be posting monthly videos to showcase products from either the current annual catalog or the current mini catalog from Stampin' Up! These projects are designed for the beginner and casual paper crafter in mind. I'll be making easy, simple projects that you can use any stamp set, ink, and paper colors to create your own projects. Today I'll be using the Fluffiest Friends stamp set, which is not in any of the catalogs, but on the online exclusives that is on the Stampin' Up! Website. The Fluffiest Friends stamp set has 9 cling stamps, and it also has dies to go along with it. They can cut out the images of the stamps, but they have extra dies such as a beehive, a tree trunk, some leaves, balloons, grass, and other leaves. So it's a fun set to work with. The reason I picked this stamp set because I thought it was the perfect stamp set for our project today. So for our project, we are going to be using a card base. This is Poppy Parade, and it's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. We have 3 black layers, one at 5 by 2 5/8, 4 by 2 5/8, and 3 by 3. And then the Bright Collections Designer Series paper layers are 4 7/8 by 2.5, and 3 7/8 by 2.5. And then we have a piece of basic white layer, 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. The first thing I'm going to do is stamp on our basic white layer. I'm using the Go-To greetings since there's no greetings in that stamp set and using Happy Birthday. And I will place that toward the bottom of the basic white 2 7/8 by 2 7/8 cardstock. Just like that. And then I'm going to use this cute bunny, making a birthday card, obviously. And I'm going to ink that up with the Tuxedo, Memento Tuxedo Black. Let's see, can I try and get that? There we go. That little cupcake wasn't stamping up or inking up properly. And then we'll place that in the middle toward the top, just like that. So we're going to color in this bunny, and I'm going to just bring it in a little bit closer. And first I'm going to start, I'm going to use Smoky Slate, and I have a dark and the light. And what I like to do is do the dark, and see how where there's dark etches or, you know, kind of like shadowing. That's where I'm going to place the dark gray over the shadow type parts of the bunny. Just like so. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? So we'll just, it's just to give some dimension into the hands and legs. And then once I'm done with the dark, I'm going to take the light, and then I always take the nub end. Well, it depends if it's a large area or small area, but this gives me better control of this using the smaller end versus the brush. So we're just going to blend that black out, or the dark, blending the dark gray out. And then if it's a larger area like that, then I probably use the, brush end to kind of fill that in a little bit. faster. But then when you go around the smaller areas, you want to have a little more control. All right. All right, so when that's blended in, I probably want to do a light gray around the feet, but I'm going to put pink in where the toes or the pads of the foot of the paw is. Oops, not doing very good job of coloring, but you get the idea. Oh, and then I almost forgot the nose, so I think we'll just do a little darker nose there, just so it's different from the light face. So then I take the petal pink and color the nose and the ears. And since this is a small area, it's just more like coloring versus blending. Okay. And then I'm going to take the colors that I'm going to use for the designer series paper, which is Azure Afternoon. I picked the light one, and I am going to put that on the cupcake wrapper. Then I'm going to take Daffodil Delight, and that's dark. And I'm going to put that as a frosting because it's a lemon, maybe a lemon frosting. And then there's a cherry on top, which I'm going to take the Poppy Parade and color the cherry in. So you have something like that. I also did another one, which we'll put on our card, which is colored a lot nicer. So now bringing in our papers again, we're going to fold the base card base. We'll be gluing this designer series paper onto the black, so you just have a nice little border to separate the designer series paper. And I think my favorite layout, which I'll show you different layouts, is like setting this in the middle, like so, and then glue the other designer series paper, gluing that on top, and then placing this over this way. Of course, this will be straight once I get everything glued down. And then you glue this on top, and also you might want to put dimensionals here and then glue it on this side, okay? And then you'll put this on over that, but to put dimensionals on this side, and then just glue it straight on to this paper. So it'll look something like this. So I'll go ahead and do that and show you the results. I also want to show you that we have black dimensionals, which is perfect for black cardstock, then it won't show as much. So as you can see, I could put 3 dimensionals and then just tape or glue or whatever you use on the other side. And then I'm just going to stick it on so that the edge of the dimensionals are up against the other edge of the back one, and place it down. So here's our card. So here's another card that I made that has the background over to the right, this to the left, and this in the middle. And then I did some, I did the sentiment with putting dimensionals on so that it sticks up from the actual card stock right there. And this one, I put this one to the left, and then the middle one in the middle, and then this one toward the right. So you can do different layouts with these things. And then this one, I kind of did the opposite of this first one. So this in the middle, this to the right, and then this one to the left. So we'll put these up here. And then this is the first one I did when I saw this layout. So it's similar to what I did over here. This is retired designer series paper, but the monkey is current. And so I put a designer series paper um, here instead of the basic white, and then everything else was punched out and layered or glued on or dimensioned up. Put dimensionals under the monkey here to make him look like he's swinging. So that's a option also. So you don't have to do white, but for my stamp ink and paper cards, I wanted to make sure I did things more just with stamp ink and paper and not with the dies. So hope you like the cards. You will find the measurements and product list on my website, michellesstamping.com, and click on S.I.P cards, and in the drop-down, click on the 2023 S.I.P cards. I would love to be your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and help you with any paper crafting supplies you may need. If you would like the September to December mini catalog or the 2023-2024 annual catalog, and or to receive my newsletter, please email me at michellesstamping@gmail.com. All of these links are below under the video for your convenience. Please click on the subscribe button, it's free, to my YouTube channel, and hit the bell icon so that you're notified when I post a new video. If you enjoyed this project, give me a thumbs up and add a comment underneath. I would love to hear from you. If you make a card, please feel free to add it to the comment underneath this video. I'd love to see your cards and what stamp set and paper you used. Thank you for watching, and happy stamping!